My name is Alan, and I'm the A3 speaker of this competition. The first thing I want to address is three new arguments. The first one is that when the government increase funding for children to learn schools and have more academic advantage, they have a lot of job doors, which leads to them having an overall long run that has a passive income and also a lot of job opportunities for they to choose from, which covers economic growth and also social mobilities. Next one is that it's improved health. You know how schools, a lot of school, infirmary in the school, right? It's for students who are injured, need some rest, or maybe having a disease or some kinds of virus or bacteria that is caused by them. That is for the school that doesn't have the funding too. Because for schools that actually have the funding, it gets better. It's almost like a mini school, which has a lot of equipment and doctors who has enough experience so that they could treat diseases that are complex to solve and to be treated. Next is that there's a con of not just investing in it, is that they have less incomes, because if you don't invest, there's not much job windows for you to go out and explore. Second of all, I want to provide some thoughts about the second speaker of your team. Is that he has too many failures, which make it seems like that he is trying to cope. So lastly, I am trying to rebut the second speaker. Here it comes. First of all, you said that a lot of money is used for other stuff, but that's not entirely true though, because tax and funding is only based off a small percent of the incomes and the purchase made by the orders last year, last month, last week, and last day. Next is that you said that there are people who have job is very low paying or sometimes very difficult, but still low paying, and just a lot of poor people, right? But because it's also based on percentage of their incomes, which means that they still have other stuff to pay for that they could need to be afford, that they could still afford. Not like they would have the money to do so. How many poor people have you seen on the road dead and like having no job like that? Even my house, in a household that have a job but is almost low paying, me as a person has to thrive in it, and still my family hasn't go broke. Look at me. Am I dead? Am I green like those zombies in the movies and horror films you see? Next of all, that the fund here needs too much money. What do you mean that? Because just only if there's a little amount of people and the percentage you pay are very high. Only for that situation, in order for your fund to be that high, right? While in Vietnam, now speaking of large country, there's a lot of people who are paying tax money, funds money to the government, which means that the percentage adds up to it, which make it so that they don't have to pay much money. We only pay around like 100 Vietnamese dong per month, like that. Fellow debaters and esteemed judge, I have yelled my time very well.